Hey everybody, TJ Hunt here, and I'm making this video because my business coach challenged me to. He said that he wanted us to go be vulnerable, and I wanted to talk today about what vulnerability is and also what it isn't. So to begin, vulnerability is putting yourself out there. It's being authentic with who you are and expressing your inner feelings to those around you so that you can have a deeper connection to them. And what vulnerability is not is it isn't just saying things just because they're on your mind. Like, being vulnerable is speaking your mind, but like, it's not just being ruthless about it and just saying whatever you want to say regardless of the feelings of other people. Like, about 8 months ago, my brother and I had a bit of a falling out because I was going through this stage in my life where I was trying to be authentic, trying to be vulnerable, when what was really going on is I was just saying things for the sake of saying them. Like, the biggest thing was that I was being way too open about my sex life, around my family. And now I see, like, my brother, he told me that was part of the reason why he didn't want to hang out with me. And at the time, I was like, well, he's just being a prude. But now I see that obviously there's a time and a place to talk about certain things, and why would you want to talk about that kind of thing with your family, right? So there's a very thin line between being vulnerable and doing things to just draw attention to yourself, and only you can know the difference. So, basically, it's just about obviously, being authentic and saying the things that are on your mind, but not oversharing and not saying things that are unnecessary, so that you don't end up coming off as this person who's just basically a jerk who says things and they don't really care what other people think of them, because like, what other people think of you is not always a good way to gauge whether you're being vulnerable and authentic or not. Because you could be vulnerable around one person and end up getting hurt, but that doesn't mean that you weren't being authentic. And then you could think that you're being vulnerable and authentic around another person and end up sort of hurting your relationship with them because you're not really thinking about what you're doing. You're just kind of acting instead of, taking their feelings into consideration. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. And, anyone else who has anything to share on this, leave it in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts on it. And anybody who has anything to add to the conversation, just let us know. And stay tuned for more content. Take care, everybody.